Hello, Hope Rocks. Okay, first of all, weren't those Runson Brothers awesome? I mean, seriously. It made me so glad that I brought my air guitar all the way from Nashville. I almost got it lost in luggage. I mean, I saw a guy walking off with my air guitar, and I had to go trip him and say, give it back to me.
All right, honey.
And I saw a guy playing awesome air drums out here. Yep. You know you are playing awesome air drums. My name is Leslie Cole. I'm a physician, an addiction medicine physician from Nashville, Tennessee. And the reason I'm here in Saugerties is because this very famous baseball player named Tim Cole married me, and he's right over there. And if you want him to sign a baseball card or a baseball, he will do it for you. He told me he would. But I want to thank him especially for being here with me, and I want to thank my family who is also out here. I'm really grateful. Okay. Oh, and Joe DeFino. I want to thank Joe DeFino for inviting me wherever he is. Okay, so yesterday I spoke a couple of times. The first time I spoke on faith and how difficult it is to have faith, but how actually medically and scientifically it's good to have faith. I also spoke on hope and how difficult it is to have hope. But where can you find hope? But today I want to speak on love. Okay, so songs, movies, the greatest stories are love. Okay, y'all know these songs. Sing along if you know them. All you need is love. Do, 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 do. Don't hear you. Okay. How about Led Zeppelin? Want a whole lot of love? Okay, you know that one? Then some song, what is this one? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Y'all know that one? Anyway, there are tons of love songs. I'm not going to go into singing them all. But why do we sing so much about love? Because it's also our greatest pain. The greatest pain we have are from love-related injuries. So I see patients in my clinic, and they come in addicted to opiates and heroin, pain pills, methamphetamine, cocaine. And when I ask them, we get down to the very bottom, what do they really, really want? And it's relationships. They want people. They want friends. They want their children back. They want their family to trust them again. They want to be able to trust themselves again. Now the good thing is I work in a clinic that offers the medication buprenorphine, and it really makes things smooth while people are in recovery. It's a great medication, and people can taper off of it at some time, but it really, really helps people get stable. But let's get back to love. What I see in common in my patients is pain. So it makes sense that they would get addicted to a pain reliever, because many people have started out with physical pain in pain clinics. For others, they were hurting in ways they could not describe, maybe in ways they didn't even know. What I want to do next for a few minutes is describe love from 3 different angles. Okay, first, I want to describe the ACE questionnaire, A-C-E. And I think probably no one has heard of this. Is there anyone who actually has heard of the ACE questionnaire? No. Okay. This is important. Okay, ACE stands for Adverse Childhood Events. We give this questionnaire to everyone who comes into our clinic because there is a correlation between the number of adverse childhood events, addiction, death, suicide. The more adverse childhood events you have, the more likely you are to struggle. And actually, if anyone wants to take the ACE questionnaire, it's 10 questions. I've got it on the home page of my website, but you have to look at it on a mobile app. It's quitpainpills.com, and you can take the ACE questionnaire. But some of the questions include things like, were you ever hit to the point of marks being left? Did anyone yell at you or scream at you? Did you feel like you could count on people? Did you see other people fighting each other? Were there other people using substances in your house? The store. Okay, so okay, he just said something hilarious. I won't repeat it. Okay, but yeah, I mean, seriously, if you've never heard of this test, if you take it, it may actually be very painful to you. And I want you can print off the test and take it to a friend, or take it to a family member, or take it to a therapist or a pastor or a doctor if you feel really worried about it. Because seriously, it may have left some pains. So what I see is that some of these people no longer, they had something horrible happen as a kid, and it was fine. No longer feels like pain. Instead, it goes into something that is a craving, and they cannot connect the craving to the pain. And so one of the things I try to do is help people connect their craving to their pain. So this is the pain of love gone wrong. The pain of broken relationships. So you can take it on www.quitpainpills.com. Now, another little flag. If you feel, this is a bunch of D words, if you feel diminished, discouraged, demoralized, disrespected, dishonored, that is not love. That's not love. Okay, the second aspect. So it's kind of down and sad. Here's a good thing. A-R-E. A-R-E. Another acronym. A-R-E. Are you there for me? Am I there for you? A-R-E stands for A. Are you accessible to me? R stands for responsive. Do you respond to me? E stands for emotionally engaged. Are you emotionally engaged with me? And this is the work of Dr. Sue Johnson. She has studied attachments in children and in adults. And guess what? There is good news. We need attachments as kids, and we need attachments as an adult. And if you didn't totally get it as a kid, you can actually get it as an adult. You can learn how to love. You can learn how to feel close. You can learn how to feel attached. You can learn how to feel safe. Now, I will say that I needed to learn how to feel safe with myself first. I wasn't really safe with myself. I was really, really, really hard on myself, and still can be. But and I will say that I have a course on how to be safe with yourself on the website too, if anyone's interested. Okay, so here's the third view of love. Okay, so we've talked about how love gets damaged as kids, how we can repair it as an adult. But what is love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, let me tell you about a guy who was really a pretty rough, okay, this is a real guy, it's not just a story. He was a pretty rough, really perfectionistic, super tough guy. In fact, he killed people who he thought were inadequate in their religion. And he was sure he was killing people for God. He thought he was on a mission to right the world, so he killed people for God. One day, on a mission to kill some more outliers, he hears this loud, thundering voice, the voice of God, who says, "Why are you hurting me? Why are you hurting me?" He's like, "I'm hurting you?" He loses his sight. Totally actually goes blind. And he's also struck to the core of what he's done. Like he was completely off. He had love all wrong. He had been creating adverse events in people's lives. He was not a safe person. But he eventually regains his sight. He begins to discover who his higher power actually was. He makes new relationships, and one of his good friends ends up describing God as love. It took him many years to learn what love is, but our former murderer, years later, describes love in this way. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not boast. Love is not proud. Love does not dishonor others. Love is not self-seeking. Love is not easily angered. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. So I want you to hear the difference between adverse childhood events, the injuries to love. They can also happen in adults. Then, can you learn to love? Yes, there's a lot of there's a lot of information available for learning to love. And I want you to go, if you want to know the list of what love is and what love isn't, I've got a free download for you at www.quitpainpills.com/love. quitpainpills.com/love. And you can get a free download of what love is and what love isn't. Okay, I'm going to leave you with a final blessing, if I can get it right. Even if you feel like a broken reed, may you stand tall again. Even if you feel like a flickering flame, may your light blaze again. Even if you are in a dungeon and darkness is your only friend, may you find a true friend in yourself and in the light of the kindest kindness. Thank you so much.